It's tough times ahead for those seeking political positions, as they'll be required to meet stringent integrity requirements so as to be cleared. Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, is petitioning the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament to give them more teeth so that they can enforce the new rules, which will enable the Commission to bar those with integrity questions from contesting. Appearing before the Parliamentary Committee, the electoral body IEBC warned that the upcoming polls would be affected unless 4.5 billion Kenya shillings funding shortfall is not bridged. Chamutai Goin gives us more details.
12 regional officers.
With aspirants seeking various elective seats expected to seek clearance with various government agencies ahead of the nominations and subsequent elections in August, EACC asked the Parliamentary Legal and Justice Committee to allocate additional funds to enable it widen its net and closely monitor leaders at both levels of government against misuse of resources, especially the transition period.
We are in a mess as a commission. There's a high chance that people may be planning to do things that are related to graft as they are winding up. And this is the time that the EACC need to be extra vigilant in undercover operation, in investigation, in order to avert possible losses of money as a result of people who think that maybe I may not come back as a county secretary. Let me try to rush up some projects here, and then I leave the problem to be sorted out in future.
EACC further calling for the amendment of the law to give the Commission more powers to bar those with questionable integrity from contesting.
What would happen, therefore, if you don't get money? Would that mean that those seeking clearances will not get, or what's the worst that can happen?
We'll end up diluting the type of report that will give it to the IEBC and even the public, because we will not, the clearance or the vetting may not be very, very thorough in terms of course, there is no watertight vetting, but there must be a threshold that is acceptable. You don't vet somebody and then you say, this guy is good. The next day you find everybody in the whole country is making noise.
Whatever else you will say about me, if I've not been convicted, will be neither here or there. Even if you say I'm the biggest drunkard on the streets, who is going to red streets every day, that in itself cannot stop IEBC from clearing me.
These are some of the things that we need to change the laws, because people play around with the law and then you find that we are in a fixed situation. But at least the public will know that EACC raised an issue about this particular public officer.
The Commission CEO confident that a review of the law would return honour to public offices now occupied by individuals he says have questionable character.
You have two privates on your side, one purporting to be a major and one a captain. Yes. For all those years. Yeah. And we know very well that they were not commissioned officers.
Exactly.
And they are members of these big committees. They come and grill me as an ex-major.
Yes.
IEBC CEO Hussein Marjan, who also appeared before the committee, decried the 4.5 billion shilling deduction in monies allocated to the Commission, saying the process of verifying signatures and the Commission's legal department would be disenfranchised. According to Marjan, 1.3 billion shillings was needed to effectively oversee the verification of signatures ahead of the August polls.
If you don't allocate us the budget, it means we'll do verification the way we've done with the voter registration. That is word-based. 3 kits per ward, 3 kits per ward, and we'll continue the way actually we did it for the first, if you don't allocate us. But if you allocate us, it means you're going to deploy more resources, we'll reach out to more people.
If we have a simpler way, a convenient manner, like having some application somewhere where you key in your ID number, then you get the details of registration, you're satisfied.
While pledging to push the National Treasury to ensure the Commission was fully funded, the committee expressed concerns over the huge pending bill owed to lawyers by the Commission, most of whom are external. Chamutai Goin, Citizen TV.